is phenomenal. You are going to enjoy him. Please give a huge round of applause for Jason Duby.
Let's give it up for your host, Andy. I would gladly look at your underwear, Andy. It's totally cool. Anytime you want to show me, I'm sitting right there, okay? Let's give it up for everybody coming out here in Pub on Park, home of the Black Cowardly Lion, evidently. So just watch out behind me while I tell my jokes, okay? Ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for yourselves for coming out. Yeah. So my name is Jason Duby, and I am in my golden years, which is a fancy way of describing frequent urination and the fact that I leak a lot. So there's that, right? But yeah. I also reached a milestone today, and I want you all to cheer for me, okay? I can officially see my abs, yeah! Let's clap for that! Through my shirt. It's not a very good milestone, and basically naked, I'm a bag of onions, but that's fine. I work out a tremendous amount, though, and at this age, the overarching goal is to stay at the same level of fat. Now, back in the day, it was different. I would work out a shit ton just to get laid. Now I work out a shit ton just to bend over. And on occasion, get laid. Once a year, Christmas sets. It's the best 6 seconds of the year. 12 if I try really hard. 15 with Viagra. Look, if sex was water, I'd be a fucking raisin. That's what I'm trying to tell you folks. But my workout regimen is extremely hard and rigorous. What I do is I pop in the earbuds. I listen to Pink Pony Club and I get all like amped up. And I go really, really fast for a hard run. My top speed is like friggin' 3.5. 3.5 is a good speed, guys. It's the equivalent speed of racing for the automatic door before it closes on you. You do that long enough and you're gonna break a sweat, maybe pull a muscle, which is what I did. Both happen. It does. I also work my core. And I work my core by pinching back glutes. I'm doing it right now, can you tell? That's how Lady Gaga got so jacked. It is. Everybody with me right now, I want you to try to pinch with me. So when I count to 3, you all go, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and pinch. Like, really? Sometimes they're real. Sometimes they are. What are you gonna do? There's a fine line between a fart and a shark. There really is. Any dog fans out there? Yeah, I got 4 little dogs at home. And it's tough, guys, having 4 little dogs. Tough being manly. I find myself saying the same stuff to my 4 little dogs that my wife says to me. Like, stop scratching your balls. What are you doing with my socks? And put your pink thing away. And ooh, you just licked my teeth. That does happen. On the rarest of occasions. I was also recently a guest in somebody's house. Anybody ever guest in somebody's house kind of goes over a little weird? You're not, you don't really feel comfortable. But I went into their room and they're like, look, the guest room rather is all set, fresh linens, you're good. You know what I saw on the bed in that guest room? A crocheted blanket. An Afghan. Who here knows what an Afghan is? Yeah, what's an Afghan? Wrong, it's the Swiss cheese of blankets. An Afghan is a blanket that a moth already ate. It's the only kind of blanket where I'm aware of where you need another blanket for your blanket. I walked into that room and I'm like, I saw the Afghan. I was looking for another Afghan to put them together so I can have a complete blanket. Afghan fans are gonna tell you, oh, they're so light and airy. But they don't know how Afghans work. Or blankets. I don't think they've ever blanketed anything a day in their lives. But guys, I was a good house guest. I went to bed. I woke up the next morning. Morning wood penetrating the Afghan. Then I knew where all the other irregular holes came from. It was not that Afghan's first time. On a side note, I've taken up knitting. Have you guys heard that Gatorade's coming out with a new flavor? Yeah. It's called the Taste of Youth, placenta flavored. Made from all natural ingredients. Yeah. With or without pulp. I think I'm gonna try both, quite frankly. I do feel lucky, though, that I'm up here right now in front of all you people, and that I don't have a mustache. I don't know how my dodged that bullet. But there's only certain types of people in this world who can have mustaches. One's a detective, and the other are folks with really slow computers. That's it. I've often wondered, what happens when two people with mustaches kiss? Do their faces get, like, fused together, Velcroed? Mustache? Oh, you mean the eyebrow from on your mouth? Let's play a little game right now, okay? Let's name off the things you shouldn't do if you have a mustache. Thank you very much. First of all, bake sales. Name another thing you shouldn't do if you have a mustache. Just shout it out. Anybody? What was that? Exactly. Van shopping. I'll take the white one on the end without any windows. What about jobs? Name a job that you shouldn't have if you have a mustache. Again, I'll go first. Dentist.
Drag queen.
Drag queen. Right. That's kind of a bummer.
OBGYN.
OBGYN, exactly. Look, I don't have an OBGYN currently. But if I did, he came walking through the door with a mustache, I'd grab my pussy and leave. I would. Believe it or not, I did a show last week and a woman came up to me after. She's like, "Duby, nice set." I looked her right in the eye. I said, "Thanks, you too." Then later on, I went up to another comic and I said to him, "Hey man, nice set." But that was an awkward conversation because we're both in the urinal. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give it back over to your host, Andy. Bring it on up to the stage. Thank you very much.